Today is January 25th, 2025. This would be where Camp Creek comes into the Klamath River. This is kind of what this whole area looks like. And that would be the Klamath River right there. And that's as it flows down towards where the dam used to be. If you look over there, you can see where they're putting roads in on that side, or where they've been traveling. Apologize for the wind, but it kind of looks like they got a little bench built, a road all along there. Some of that looks pretty sketchy over there. But it looks like it goes all the way through. This is what it's looking like so far. Decent water flow still. Haven't had rain for about 3 weeks. Sorry. Wind's kind of blowing me a little bit. This is kind of what Camp Creek is looking like. I'm gonna pause and go around the tree. The only areas that are green would be up around where the top of the lake used to be. See some deer over there. It's the first time I've seen deer over here in the footprint area. Up there eating all the greenery. That's where they're at. Basically used to be the top of where the lake used to be in that region. But that's where Camp Creek is. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can tell from where the deer are in that region there. Whew. Can see one of the root wads right there. Haven't really seen any more downstream yet. I've just come into this creek and it goes up that way. So I'm gonna pause it. Another look looking up Camp Creek. Pause it. It's another look at looking up Camp Creek. I'm gonna pause it and head on up. This is another view looking up Camp Creek. This is another little arm that comes in. Gonna head on up. This is another look at that arm. Up that way is Camp Creek, the direction of Camp Creek. See a couple root wads right there. Looks like about 3 of them. Those would be like the ones that they brought in for the restoration project. I'm gonna pause it and head on up. another perspective of Camp Creek. This would be looking down towards the Klamath River down there. See some of the root wads and the creek down that direction. Oh, I think there's some right there as well. And then right here, I don't know if you can tell, there's another little drainage, that comes in right through here, up this arm. I'm not sure what this drainage is called, but it comes up from that direction. And it comes into Camp Creek. But this is what it's looking like from this arm. And up around that bend is where Camp Creek comes from. So I'm gonna head up there next, but thought I would stop. Looks like it's obviously cold. You can see some ice on that little drainage there. The wind's pretty chilly. It's like 38 degrees outside right now. But that's what it's looking like from right here. I'm gonna pause it and go up around the bend. So I'm up around the bend from where I was at. Right there is where that other little drainage comes in from the other arm. It's where the root wads are. I'll be looking down, going towards the Klamath River. I hope you can hear me. It's a bit windy today, chilly. See a root wad there. See a couple root wads up in there. That would be up at the top. Actually, Scotch Creek comes in from that side, and Camp Creek comes in over on that side. So I'm gonna make my way up. I'll pan out though so you can kind of see what this whole area looks like. Alright, I'm gonna pause and head up. So this is looking up Camp Creek. I'm just on the other side of the fence. Show you kind of what this whole area looks like right here where I'm at. Camp Creek is right there. Looking up. The Scotch Creek comes in from that direction over there. And then Camp Creek comes in over there. The two meet somewhere in that area. Still see all the root wads are still over there. But this is kind of what this part of Camp Creek is looking like. So I'm going to pause it and And I'm gonna head on up in there farther. So it's another look at Camp Creek. You can see some of the root wads right there. It's looking down towards the direction it would flow down to the Klamath River. Kind of backing up so I can kind of see this area. I'm gonna pause it, go around these trees. That's what it's looking like up Camp Creek. You can kind of see that there's a little fall there. See some of the root wads right there. Those were the other root wads that I already saw. See if I can't look up in there better. See all those root wads right there. You can see those ones right there. So it'd be somewhere in this area is where Scotch Creek and Camp Creek come together. That used to be a day use area. That would have been the top of the former Iron Gate Reservoir. It's cold. It's getting more windy. Apologize if you can't hear me because of the wind. But that would be up Camp Creek. Then you can see all the root wads that they still have over there that they haven't placed anywhere yet. Alright, I'm going to pause and head up in there further. This is another look. Try to stop when I can. It's kind of hard with all the trees that are along the road, so when I get a good decent picture of some areas I try to stop. You can't really see much over on the other side where the road goes in over there. This is the best side to really see anything. That would be Camp Creek. That's where it comes in. Somewhere up that drainage area. Tell when it was flowing higher where it was flowing. Now it kind of cuts in underneath that bench somewhere, but I can't really see it when I've been up here from the other side of the road. Just so you know, the road is over there. Alright, so I'm going to venture farther up the road. Okay, so I just came up the road a little bit. You can see all those root wads right there. The water kind of comes through there somewhere underneath that bench. It's kind of where that little waterfall area was that you could see earlier. Comes down around that way. That's what it's looking like right here. That would be at Camp Creek. Over there would be Scotch Creek. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Okay, so this would be Scotch Creek side of it. That's where it flows down. It's pretty clear. This would be the Horseshoe Ranch Wildlife Area. This is up in the top of this. This would be the area where Scotch Creek comes. It's a seasonal creek. So that you have an idea, I'm gonna pause it. So this is looking from the north side. What used to be the Iron Gate Reservoir. This used to be a day use area. It's no longer accessible to the public. Right there would be where Scotch Creek comes in. On that side, that's looking down. They converge somewhere down in this area. And then over on this side would be the Camp Creek side. I'll get to that area next. But this is what it looks like from up here. And of course, way down there is the Klamath River. Way down there. I know I'm kind of looking into the sun. But this is what it's looking like from up here. Sorry, I'm moving. I'm not trying to make you dizzy. That would be the Scotch Creek side. And somewhere, like I said, in this vicinity is where it all comes together. So I'm going to pause it and I'll go show you the Camp Creek part. So this would be Camp Creek in here somewhere. I just walked down the fence line. Not on the other side of it. I'm gonna go up into that drainage. I don't think there's water flowing. It's frozen through here. It might be over on the other side over there. But that's what it looks like right here. So that is Camp Creek. It just flows down through all of that, where I was just looking down in there. So that's where Camp Creek comes in. And over here's the other side. So there's the culvert. You can see the culvert, but you can see there's water also coming in on the other side of the culvert. and up that direction. So anyways, that would be Camp Creek. So hopefully this all helps you out and you have a better understanding of what it looks like. I haven't ever done this part of it, but you can see it's cold. All right, off to my next stop.